What is going on in Glasgow City on a sunny Saturday night? Well, I can already tell you if you're just walking by, there's been a few people that are a wee bit worse for weather. So today's theme for this video is no hesitation. If you're sober, you shouldn't be hesitating. You should be training so that you can act appropriately. If you're drunk, you certainly should be hesitating. Don't send those messages. Don't let somebody know you like them if you've had a drink. Wait until you're sober. But on the flip side, if there's a girl you like or a boy you like, you should let them know, but do it respectfully. So that's what this video is about. It's about no hesitating. So if I see a place I want to go in, I'm going to take you in. If I see somebody I'm going to speak to, I'm going to speak to. No hesitation. If you know you're a good person and you know you're training yourself to be an even better person each day, then no hesitation. It's that hesitation that freezes us up. You can see it in people's movement and you can see it in their actions. And then what happens? We get to the end of our life and it's just regret. Should have said this, should have did that. I was watching the film Arrival the other day, and I don't know if you've seen it, but basically the aliens teach her. They teach her how time works, and time is now no longer subjective to her. So she's no influenced by it. And she asked the person, if you could see your whole life laid out in front of you from start to finish, would there be anything that you would change? And the man that she ends up having a baby with says, well, maybe I'd say what I feel a little bit more. And I don't know anybody, especially myself, that would disagree with that. So yeah, let's spend a little bit more time spreading some more love. So in the city centre you can see it's very, very busy. Parties, night suit. This is the end of the summer. Tomorrow being the 1st of September is autumn. So yeah, nice atmosphere in the city at the moment. People are partying. It's busy. The idea I get, as I say to you, those tables up there being fully booked, they would have been booked for days probably. As again, I do not know why you would want to particularly sit there. It's not a fantastic view. You're staring at the other side of a building. I'd rather be somewhere where I could see the sky. In fact, when I used to drink, what I would do is go and buy some nice IPAs, go and sit in a beautiful little fruit garden in a local park and sit and have my drinks there with some music on. Bit of Fleetwood Mac, bit of Daft Punk, Random Access Memories, and just chill. So let's just take a walk. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just completely random. Don't know where I'm walking. We'll just walk everywhere and we'll see what's happening. It's not going to be a super long video, maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, unless we get into any shenanigans. But we'll take a wee walk by the Ivy here. Beautiful old building. Saturday night, meals galore, jembies galore. There's going to be a lot of trouble in the city centre tonight. Tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow is the Old Firm or the Glasgow Derby, whatever one you want to look at it, Rangers and Celtic football match. So that'll be crazy, that'll be hectic. And they're playing in Celtic Park. I'm not going to even get into the football politics or anything like that, it means nothing to me. I don't do team sports, that's why I'm out here walking on my own and hope to share it with yourselves. So yeah, the town is mayhem. In a good way though, there's no bad vibes at all here tonight so far. I've got no negativity, no negative vibes at all. A lot of police out today. There's been quite a few protests, pro-Palestine and various other ones. So there's been an awful high police presence around the banks and so on. Obviously the police protect the banks at all costs. Debatable whether you phone them if you need them, that they'll turn up as quickly. That's the debate. Are they protecting big private companies quicker than they protect us little slaves? Nice bit of sunshine looking through the buildings. So George Square over that way, your public toilets which have not been in use for about 10-15 years. That's one of the things, like, where do you go to pee in the city centre? Or any city centre, even when I was in New York, where do you go to pee that doesn't cost you money? Whether it be a train station where you have to pay, or you say, well, dip into this cafe, and then all of a sudden, now you're buying a tea or a drink, which is going to make you pee more, and you're adding a tip. So it's what they've essentially monetised peeing because they're getting rid of the public toilets. And then if you pee in the street because you need to, then you're getting a £30 fine, aren't you? So yeah. So I think we'll do is we're swinging a wee right here, because George Square is going to be absolutely teeming. On a sunny day like this, it will absolutely be teeming with people of all various shapes and sizes and attitudes and, you know, philosophies and psychologies, various different chemically induced atmospheres, I would imagine too. You've got Waxhill Corners over there, that'll be absolutely stowed tonight. Irish pub, Queen Street train station there. Many people try to get home from work so they can have a quiet Saturday night in. Other people trying to get in here so they can have a wild, hopeful Saturday night. I don't know about yourselves, but most nights out that are planned tend to end disappointingly. You spend a lot of money, you spend it with people that you probably, you don't really care about that much, and they don't really care about you. It's impromptu ones where somebody messages you, the drop of a hat, and you dive out. Those are the ones that tend to be better. Somebody was telling me that you could tell what used to be a bank because they used to put marble or granite on the building faces. So that's an interesting little thing that somebody pointed out. Any of the old banks normally have granite or marble halfway up. I don't know if that's just for prestige or if it was to do with, explosives or ram radar or what. But yeah, look at the architecture up there. Nips out, free the nipple. Yeah. Everybody sitting outside for the Counting House. Yes. Lots of hen parties, got a massive willy there and cracking. Jamie Oliver's restaurant over there, can't remember if that's closed or not, but it wasn't supposed to be that great. Similar to Gordon Ramsay's, you hear bad results for it considering the price. But you see, George Square is a nice place to sit. The only thing that I would say is, myself being a little bit apprehensive, by the way, I'm using a separate mic, that's why I'm holding my hand here, because the sound quality can be quite poor when the camera's moving about further away. Look at the birds. So let me know if the sound quality and the picture quality is okay. I'm trying my best here. We've got the sun behind us, so it should look quite good actually. But yeah, look at that, nice atmosphere. Yes.
It's not here.
So let's head towards Merchant City, shall we? Yeah, let's go towards Merchant City. Let's have a wee jog. Let's move with speed. Actually, my bag's going to split open. I've got a cheap bag. City Chambers, as I said in my previous video, probably my favourite building. It's like something out of Mission Impossible. This is the headquarters. Look at the stonework on that. That's what she said. But yeah, we'll go down to Merchant City. Sorry for the wind's blowing on the mic. Yeah, we'll head down to City Chambers, the Merchant City, and we'll see what it's like there with the upper class, or the people spending their wages. Payday yesterday for most people, so that's how the town is absolutely heaving. People are desperate to spend their money so that they can feel like they're not in a slave job, and then after it worry about and wish the rest of the days away till the next payday. And I do the same myself. I spend about 2 weeks in a month wishing the days away, wishing my life away so I can get paid again. It's we're all in the same boat. I don't know anybody that isn't in the same boat. And in fact, there's people I know that are much worse. So yep, coming down here, fantastic. Get hen parties, of course, the cowboy theme. Yeehaw! Clothes shops, your Cruise, your Italian Centre, designer gear. Hugo Boss of course designed a certain military uniform of a certain party which was historically dark and evil. They also designed the uniform in the Christian Bale film Equilibrium. high collared. I mean, if you remember certain uniforms, I'm not going to mention the war. During the war, World War II, I'm not going to mention the party on YouTube, but the collars on their uniform, very high collared. The collars on the uniforms in the film Equilibrium with Christian Bale, very high collars that hides the neck. It's part of the process of hiding vulnerability and appearing more strength and force. It's why people who show you their neck are more comfortable with you. People who put their head down and hide their neck, animals do it, dogs do it as well. It shows that they're unsafe. They want to hide their arteries. That's just part of animal instinct. So yeah, you see people looking at the camera, it's fine, we're just wandering about. People don't like being filmed, but ultimately, every vape shop, every tourist, every Uber driver, every single person with a phone is filming at some point. So we can't entertain people's delusions of privacy in public. The police on force tonight. You can tell they're a little bit edgy. All the protests, sunshine and drink. The final hooray before summer ends. Like wasps at the end of the season, they're all a bit mad, we're eating all the ripe berries, drunk on it. So the behaviour tonight, I would imagine, again, the people that have suggested and recommend that I come out at night and film, I will do that at some point. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to have to get geared up, full combat gear. The generic pride flags everywhere, adorns every single venue. It's amazing how they put these things up, yet they don't know the people that they're supposedly an ally and supporting of. You know, they treat their staff pretty poorly because you can see it in their staff's faces, but yet they want to say to us, the public, the general public, there's another one, that they are so caring and supportive of all groups and minorities and so on. And ultimately, when you see how they treat people right in front of them, the people that work for them, they treat them like crap. So that needs to end. We need to stop allowing private companies to virtue signal like they take care of people and they care for people, and using different emblems and things to try and improve their profit margin and shareholder appearance, when ultimately their staff look miserable on minimum wage and terrible health and safety conditions. So yeah, charity starts right at home. Again, sorry for the wind. It's I'm moving into it. Festival beer garden used to be in there. It was a right good wee beer garden. It seems to have shut. It's not a very good view when you had a building site next to it, but it was nice to sit outside. So we have Merchant Square here. Yes. I think what we'll do is we'll cut up here to the left and I'll show you a lovely little Turkish style bar, and you'll recognise it if you've ever been to Turkey or you've drank Turkish beer. You'll recognise the name of the beer. Look at that in there, that looks good, doesn't it? We'll pan across here. Everybody's in their best gear and their sunshades on. Get the wine and the brew dogs. Fantastic. So I can see that there, you have Bar 91 over there, never been in that, but I have been in FS Bar, which is, FS is, it says Mediterranean beer, but you know, it's a generic beer that you'll get if you're in Turkey, if you're in Marmaris or something like that, Antalya, you'll get FS in there. So it looks pretty decent outside, quite busy. Inside I've had a few pints, it's nice, it's quite dark inside, but a nice atmosphere. Cool bar, restaurant, haven't been in there. There's so many different places that will open up and close again in Merchant City. It's the same as in New York or any major city. A beautiful big cathedral here. There's a little private garden. Well, it's not quite private, you can go in yourself and just wander in. So I think what we'll do is we'll go in there and we'll finish off this video in there. And again, thank you so much for everybody that's subscribing and watching and commenting. I really do support, you know, I really do thank you for all your support. You know, I just finished work in my normal, you know, I'll not go into details, but your normal job, and it's nice to have something to aim for, and it's nice to have a wee conversation with yourself, so thank you very, very much. So again, Look at that nice sunset coming in Glasgow. This is the final countdown till we get to autumn. Lovely little magpie flying there. You can see this little private garden. Picture quality's probably suffering a little bit. These cameras don't do great in low light. But yeah, it's a wee place. If you're just off the city and you want a wee rest, you can already hear how much quieter it is now. And we literally just walked, I don't know, 30, 40 feet off that main road. So this could be a good wee place to come, you know, just have a wee chat with somebody. Maybe a few drinks. Come in here, little private garden. Old trees and so on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll continue be uploading more tonight and tomorrow and every day. So all the best.